You know, it was one of those things that I was approached by John Carney, the wonderful John Carney, and he said, "Hey, would you be interested in this?" And knowing John's work really well, I was very kind of honored. I was very honored to just to be thought of, you know, by him, and it was something that right off the bat I immediately fell in love with and just wanted to be a part of, kind of no matter what, at all costs, kind of thing. And I have, to be honest with you, this is the first film I've ever done. So for John to have that belief in me was really exciting. Here I am. It's about Mark's character Dan, who's going through this kind of, he's kind of his life and his career is kind of revitalized by finding this girl, Gretta, who's a singer-songwriter, who is my character, Dave's girlfriend slash ex-girlfriend throughout the course of the movie. And it's about him, it's about his relationship with his family, it's about Gretta's relationship with Dave, and it's about, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's my struggle with this newfound fame that I have, my character has, and not being able to kind of negotiate my professional life, or to balance my professional life with my relationship with Greta, which obviously starts really suffering. And having been in that position in my life, I obviously was connected to it immediately when John let me know about the script, which I read and absolutely fell in love with. And you know, it's their troubles that everyone else has, but in this particular way, it was something that I could really identify with, having been through things similar to it. So. Yeah, well, I mean, I think that John saw, like I said, he saw something in me that was this character. Whether that's flattering or not, I still can't tell. But you know, I'm a musician, and I've been a musician my entire life. So doing a film would not really be something that I would have thought about doing unless it was something I was connected to in some way. And I feel like he knew that. Those were like in the kind of our preliminary conversations. He was saying, you know, I know that you don't do this, but would you be interested in this? And that was the terms under which I decided to do it, because I thought this is just the perfect thing. And I love the tone and the way that he, you know, I'm a huge fan of Once, and you know, he is a musician, and that's the thing, is that his sensibilities are of a director's, but also of a musician's, because that's where he comes from. So we get along famously, and just became instantaneously the second we started talking, especially in person, we just became friends. Well, the cool thing about the cast is that, you know, I actually had met Mark Ruffalo a year or two back, and was just he's the most wonderful. I don't think anyone will ever tell you that he's not the most wonderful guy on earth. And just super inviting, really warm. I don't have any scenes with him, but that would have been fun. But just everybody involved with this movie has been so sweet, you know, and it's not that I was necessarily nervous, but I think that it is a pretty daunting thing going into this whole new world with really celebrated, incredible actors. Haley Steinfeld's incredible. Keira's, obviously we all know Keira, and she's amazing too. And it's one of those things where I think to myself, what am I doing here? You know, but they've all made me feel really comfortable and really at home.